It's 3 a.m. The house is quiet. The world is asleep. But inside your skull, a war is being fought that no one can see. You're replaying a sentence you said last Tuesday. You're rehearsing a conversation that may never happen. Your body is lying still, but your nervous system is sprinting. You are safe, and yet you are suffering. This is the strange sickness of the modern mind. Not hunger, not danger, just thought, eating itself alive. You're watching Stoic Reminder, and tonight I'm not going to comfort you. I'm going to hand you something sharper than comfort. 7 ancient habits, carved out by men who lived through plague, exile, and empire, and still slept peacefully at night. By the end of this video, the voice in your head will be quieter than it has been in years. But only if you stay with me to the final habit, because the 7th is the one that changes everything. Let's begin. 1. Draw the line nobody taught you to draw. Here is a truth that will sting before it sets you free. Most of your exhaustion is not from work. It is from trying to control things that were never yours to hold. You worry about what people think of you. You worry about the economy. You worry about whether someone will text you back. You are pouring an ocean of energy into outcomes you do not own, and then wondering why you have nothing left for your own life. Epictetus was born a slave. His leg was broken by his master. He owned nothing, not even his body. And yet he built a philosophy that emperors would one day study on their knees. His first lesson was brutally simple. Some things are up to you. Most things are not. Peace lives in knowing the difference. So tonight, before you sleep, try this. Take every worry circling in your head and ask one question. Is this mine to carry? If the answer is no, set it down, not because it doesn't matter, but because carrying it will not change it. You were never meant to be the god of every outcome. You were meant to be the master of your response. Drop the weight. Watch what happens. 2. Stop living in rooms that don't exist. Your mind has a terrifying gift. It can leave the present at any moment. It can walk backward into old shame or forward into imagined disaster while your body sits frozen in a chair. Seneca said it perfectly 19 centuries ago. We suffer more in imagination than in reality. Pause on that. Most of the pain you have felt this year did not come from what happened. It came from what you thought might happen, from replaying what already did. The past is a locked room. No matter how long you stand at the door, it will not open. The future is a room that does not exist yet. No matter how hard you stare into the dark, you cannot furnish it with certainty. There is only one room you actually live in. This one. Right now. The breath moving through you. The sound around you. The task in front of you. When the mind drifts, pull it back. Not with violence, but with discipline. You do not have to survive your whole life tonight. You only have to survive this moment. And you always have exactly enough strength for that. 3. Remove the story. Keep the fact. Here is something strange. The event almost never hurts you. The story you wrap around it does. Your boss sends a short message. We need to talk tomorrow. That is the fact. 7 words, nothing more. But within seconds, your mind has written an entire tragedy. You're being fired. You'll lose the apartment. Everyone will see you fail. Your heart is pounding over a film your own imagination directed. Marcus Aurelius, the most powerful man of his age, trained himself to do something most people never learn. He stripped events down to what they actually were. A message is a message. A look is a look. A silence is a silence. The meaning, the fear, the catastrophe, all of that was added by the mind. Try this the next time anxiety rises. Write down what happened in one sentence, with no adjectives, no assumptions, no emotion. Just the fact. You will be shocked. 9 times out of 10, the fact is small. It is the fiction that was crushing you. You are not afraid of reality. You are afraid of the story you keep telling yourself about it. 4. Walk straight into the thing you fear. This one will feel wrong at first, because the modern world taught you the opposite. You have been told to think positive, to push dark thoughts away, to manifest only good outcomes. But here is what no one told you. Fears you refuse to look at do not disappear. They grow in the dark. They feed on your avoidance. The Stoics had a practice they called premeditatio malorum, the premeditation of evils. Every morning they would calmly picture the worst things that could happen that day. Loss, failure, betrayal, death. Not to torture themselves, but to disarm fear before it could ambush them. Try it with whatever is haunting you right now. The project fails. The relationship ends. The money runs out. Then ask, what happens next? You would grieve. You would adjust. You would rebuild. You have survived every worst day of your life so far, which is why you are still here to worry about the next one. Fear shrinks the moment you look it in the eye. What you refuse to face owns you. What you face loses its power. 5. Burn the imaginary courtroom. Somewhere inside your head, there is a courtroom. A jury of faces. Old classmates. Co-workers. Strangers online. People who barely think of you at all. And yet you spend hours defending yourself to them, editing your words, shaping your choices, performing a life instead of living one. Marcus Aurelius wrote something that should be tattooed on the inside of every human skull. We love ourselves more than others, yet we value their opinion of us more than our own. Read that twice. The people you are afraid of disappointing are not sitting around thinking about you. They are lost in their own courtrooms, terrified of their own juries. Everyone is performing. Almost no one is watching. When you stop begging for the approval of people who were never really paying attention, something quiet happens. The noise stops. The pressure lifts. You begin to hear your own voice for the first time in years. Let them misunderstand you. Let them judge. Build your life on your own code, and treat their applause and their criticism as the same meaningless wind. 6. Stop stirring the water. When anxiety hits, the instinct is to act. Send the text. Make the call. Fix it now. Do something, anything, to make the feeling stop. But frantic action is just anxiety in disguise. If you stir a muddy pool to clean it, it only gets darker. The Stoics knew this. Real clarity does not come from motion. It comes from stillness. When your mind is loud, do not trust what it tells you to do. Wait. Sit in the discomfort. Let the water settle. The decision you make at 2 a.m. in a panic is rarely the decision you would make at 10 a.m. in peace. Stillness is not weakness. It is the hardest discipline there is. And on the other side of it, the right path always reveals itself. 7. And this is the one that changes everything. Overthinking is trapped energy. It is power with nowhere to go, so it turns inward and attacks the mind that created it. You are sitting still while your nervous system is sprinting. That gap is where anxiety lives. You cannot think your way out of overthinking. You have to move your way out. Drop and do 20 push-ups. Walk until your legs burn. Scrub the kitchen. Step into a cold shower. Lift something heavy. The body is the back door to the mind. When the body engages fully with the present, the mind has no choice but to follow. The Stoics were not soft men writing in quiet rooms. They were soldiers, rulers, workers, men who sweated and bled and built. They knew that a disciplined body quiets a chaotic mind in a way no meditation ever could. Action is the cleanser. It burns the fog. It returns you to yourself. So here you are. The noise in your head was never destiny. It was a habit you can break. Starting tonight, draw the line, return to the present, remove the story, face the fear, burn the courtroom, sit in the stillness, move your body. 7 doors out of the same prison. All of them already unlocked, all of them waiting for you to walk through. This is what Stoic Reminder was built for, not to entertain you, but to remind you of the strength that was always yours. Your mind is not your enemy. It is only untrained. And tonight, the training begins. If something in this video reached a quiet place inside you, leave a like so it can reach someone else fighting the same war. Subscribe, because the next reminder might be the one that saves a night like this one. And before you close your eyes tonight, watch one more video on this channel. Your mind is listening now. Feed it something worthy. Stay grounded, stay still, guard the citadel within. I'll see you in the next reminder.